Hi, I'm Monique Hahnemann. Thanks for having me back to talk with you again. Like I said last time, congratulations on taking the step to be in the Divorce Support Center group. It's really important that people want to heal and want to move forward after divorce. So this is a good first step that you're taking. So congratulations on that. I saw a cartoon several months ago that said, divorce is like algebra. You look at X and you ask, why? And I got a good chuckle out of that. But the serious side of that is that I talk to so many people who get stuck in the why zone, who get stuck in the why did my husband leave me? Why did she spend all of our money? Why did he treat me this way or she treat me this way? And asking why, asking questions that really don't have clear answers can get us tied up in knots and can just lead us into this whirling dervish of swirl of, I want to know why, but there isn't an answer. I want to know why, but there isn't an answer. And most of our questions have answers, right? Where are we going to go on vacation this year? We're going to go here. What are we going to have for dinner tonight? We're going to eat this. But the bigger questions around why did he do this or why did she do this often don't have answers. And what I find is we can drive ourselves crazy by wanting to know. So many of the people I speak with, just over and over, I want to know why. Would it help if you knew why? No, I just want to know why. I want to know why he did that. Is it going to help you move forward if you know why? No, but I just want to know how many, or how much, or how often, or when did it start? And so what I want to talk about today is the why zone. There's a certain perspective and value and benefit, I think, that comes from, yes, looking behind, learning from what you've been through, learning from your mistakes, learning from the things you've experienced. But only when you can take that learning and then transfer it to your ability to move forward, particularly after divorce. But I think the danger comes in where we ask those questions, why, when, how, for how long, and we get fixated on getting answers, when the reality is we're probably not going to get answers to those questions, or we're going to really hurt ourselves and our ability to move forward by focusing on digging out those answers and researching it and trying to put together that map and that puzzle of how this all got to be where it is. And so my advice for you today, in keeping with my theme of moving forward after divorce, is twofold. You want to ask why to learn. You want to learn from your mistakes. You want to learn from what could I have done differently? And we all have accountability. We all have to put that mirror in front of ourselves and say, okay, what role did I play in this? But then let's not spend too long in that place. Let's also be able to say, okay, why is why, what's done is done. Now let's move forward. Let's focus on the future. I find that the people that I speak with that are able to do this find a peace about them that they didn't have when they were still stuck looking backwards. There's no need to go research. There's no need to go look at calendars and dates and when did this go off track. And so often going through divorce, a common theme I hear is one spouse saying to the other, I've never been in love with you. I've never loved you. I knew this since day one. And that's cruel and hurtful, but I honestly believe in 99% of the cases that it's also a lie. It's not true. It's a defense mechanism, a protective mechanism. So just this week I had a woman say to me, my husband told me that, and I'm trying to look back over our 20 years of marriage and figure out when the love stopped, or was it ever not there to begin with? And that's just a painful, cruel exercise to go through. There was love there at some point. I honestly believe that. So again, instead of asking the whys and putting yourself through all that pain, focus on the future and move forward. Find that peace. Learn from your mistakes and then move forward and say, okay, going forward, here's how I'm going to respond. I'm not going to ask the why. I'm going to ask the what's next. I'm going to ask what's next for me, what's next for my future, what's next for my kids, what's next for any future relationships I might have, what's next for my career, what's next for where I live, what's next for new adventures for me. All of those questions are so much more powerful than the backwards looking why. So thanks again for having me join you today, and I hope that you focus on the what's next and less on the why and the past. So best of luck to you.